like to continue our tale. Where were we? Oh, yes, the bard was making an ass of himself. And then, oh yes, here it is.
Show me the target.
Another victory for me.
Surprisingly, the bard found himself in the local tavern. There's a first time for everything, I suppose. Trowy's pub was once a quaint local hangout, but it, much like the rest of the town, had been overrun by Vikings.
It's the Bard. A drink to your health, Bard. I don't know what you've done.
It's a right pair of brass bollocks you've got, showing your face around here.
Hold on. Why the hostility? I've never even been to this town before. At least, not that I can remember. In any case, I've certainly done nothing to harm you.
As if you didn't know.
I don't.
Right. And next you'll be telling me it wasn't you that set the Orkney dragon free.
Dragon? What dragon?
Do you take me for a fool? You think we didn't know that you set the beast free to raise our city and let the Vikings come storming in afterwards?
Oh, is this that town? I do remember cracking open a big lock gate, but no one mentioned anything about a dragon.
That's right, play dumb. You'll get what's coming to you.
Well, if that means riches and women, I'm all for it. But, doesn't look like this town has either to offer now.
Nobody to blame but yourself for that one. At least many of the villagers escaped and have been laying siege to the town. Perhaps they'll make it in and rescue us eventually.
I'm sure they will. I think I better be going now.
Yeah, go. And dinna come back.
Are those villagers still outside? Wish they'd hurry up and attack. We could all use a good brawl.
The sight of that dragon burning down the gate still brings a tear to my eyes.
Good boy.
Hey, long time no see.
Hey, what are you looking at? Move along now. Go find your own plunder. Go.
I don't know why I didn't get a dog sooner.
Upon the edge of town was a makeshift prison camp, with crude ramshackle walls that held captive the once proud people of Finstown. These prisoners had little chance against the well-armed Vikings, but the Bard could pick up a bit of goodwill if he helped them with their dilemma. At this point, the Bard needed as much goodwill as he could muster.
Please free us from Silbeard and his men!
Our hero came across a building guarded by two burly Vikings. Even the Bard concluded that there must be something of value in the building, especially now that I just said it out loud.
Look, Carl! It's the Bard!
I thought it'd be taller.
Best be on your way, Bard. You're not allowed in here.
Don't make us hurt you.
Stay back. Don't make us kill you.
Go find your own plunder.
Good boy. Another victory for me. Ha ha.
The bard arrived at the headquarters of the Viking leader Silkbeard. Being unsure of what type of reception awaited him within, our hero steeled himself for a confrontation.
Welcome, my friend. Take a look at my wares, and I'm sure you'll find they're the finest materials from every corner of the globe. Only the best of the best is sold here.
I could use some protection.
I carry a fine collection of armor. Even the cowardly will stand firm in any of these well-crafted suits.
Not interested. Show me your swords and flails.
When it comes to the true warrior, it's hand-to-hand weaponry that wins the day. All of these weapons would make even the most bloodthirsty Viking proud.
Let me see something else. What have you got in the way of bows?
Bows? Not the most honorable of weapons, but a great way to catch the attention of a spineless villain making a hasty retreat.
Let me see something else. Boring. Move along.
Here now, Bard. I owe you a lot. But messing with a man's treasure, that's not proper.
Oh, just admiring your property. I've no mind to be making off with any of it. Well, not for right now.
Look who it is!
Oh, hell. Time to start killing.
Get around, you drunken sots! The bard's come at last! A flagon of ale and a haunch of meat. Hell, give him anything he wants. It's the least we can do after what you've done for us.
And, just what was that?
What was that, he says? That was the Orkney dragon you loosed on this damn town. Months we'd been at it, hammering at the gates and slaughtering the town folks when we could get at them. Then along comes your dragon, smashes the gate in one pass, and puts half the city to the torch. It was beautiful. Hurrah! 3 cheers for the bard!
No wonder the locals hate me.
Hate you? Hate you? They don't hate you, man. They love you.
Love me? What you on about?
Wait, no, not love. Loathe. They loathe you, despise you. They'll curse your name with every breath for 1,000 years. Oh, what I wouldn't give for fame like that.
You can have it.
Oh, that's no way for a death-dealing devil like you to talk. And as long as you're here, go where you will, slaughter the local folk, and take what you want. It's the least we can do for such a horrible murdering bastard as yourself.
Here's to the bard and
Here now, Bard. I owe you a lot. But messing with a man's treasure, that's not proper.
Oh, just admiring your property. I've no mind to be making off with any of it. Well, not for right now.
Help us! Help us!
Don't make us hurt you. Don't make us hurt you.
Over here, man!
Don't
We have a
make us
challenge.
hurt you.
Next one.
Lost in...
Praise Odin! You will all fall! I'll send you to the next world! Praise Odin! Stay down! I'll send you to the next world! I'll send you to the next world!
All stand back and hail your new hero.
You should feel fortunate we don't hail you with stones, since it was your actions that put us here. Nevertheless, we need your help. Reinforcements are on the way in numbers greater than you can handle alone. However, with your magic and our help, they can be defeated.
I'll open the gates, but if one stone hits my head, you're going back in.
Maybe there's some good in you after all. Free us, and we'll fight at your side. I heard...
With my help? You're him, aren't you? The worthless chiseler my mum told me about.
No one's ever all they're supposed to be. Take my advice. Play it smart. Get to know a man, and then decide for yourself what kind of person he is.
Whatever, chiseler.
We had a bard of our own till the Vikings used him for target practice. He left this instrument behind here. I suppose you could use it.
You're lucky we don't just string you up.
You've got a lot of nerve coming in here acting a hero after what you done.
Can you believe some idiot let the Orkney dragon loose?
Ready to scrap. Time to get paid!
How do you like that, man?
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons. An improved chance to score a more deadly critical hit.
How do you like that, man?
You will all fall! Time to get packed!
I'll send you to the next world.
Now teach you to make light of me.
Praise Walden!
Charge!
Take
I'll
aim.
send you to the next world.
God, you owe me a fortune for this.
Attack!
Taking aim. Lucky shot.
Attack!
You're lucky.
So you're the one responsible for all this death and destruction? Ah, well.
I could use a bit of goodwill.
So you're the one responsible for all this...
I could use a bit of goodwill.
So you're the one responsible for all this...
I could use a bit of goodwill.
You've been good with your donations. I've a gift for you.
The mercenary, typical of his sort, crude, rude, and very handy to have around in a fight. Once again, certain parallels could be drawn to the bard. Allows the bard heavy
Hello? Carl? Are you guys all right?
They can't talk right now. They're busy bleeding to death.
Come on in, Bard. We've got more for you.
Time to get paid! Attack!
Heavy gloves made from the hide of a badger that imparted some of the animal's strength and ferocity into the wearer. Tragically, they also smelled very much like a dead badger. The cloak once worn by the self-styled king of the Trow, Bruni. No doubt old Bruni is keeping an eye out for whoever stole it from him. Hopefully he'll catch up to the Bard in a later chapter.
So you're the one
I could use a bit of goodwill.
You've been good with your donations. I've a gift for you.
I'll take it.
Time to get paid!
Yet.
Some action.
The mercenary, typical of his sort, crude, rude, and very handy to have around in a fight. Once again, certain parallels could be drawn to the Bard. A dangerous temptress and assassin, the rogue would draw her enemies in, then be gone in a flash, leaving only pain and death in her wake. The Bard, of course, left a trail of pain and death in his wake without even trying. Never before had there existed a creature like the Gouger, feeding off the very life energy of its foes, healing its allies all the while.
On your knees. Will it hurt?
I'll send you to the next world.
Will it hurt?
Praise Warden!
Too slow.
So, I let you roam my city and you repay me by stealing my loot and killing my men.
It's my loot, Snotbeard. You and your little girls were just watching it for me.
This little girl's about to gut you from green to groin.
Attack!
Too easy.
Time to get paid!
I'll send you to the next world.
Well, I can't do that.
To the death!
Fast enough.
Never saw it coming.
Praise Woden!
Time to get paid!
Charge!
Nobody beats Silkbeard for scum! God, you owe me a fortune for this! God, you owe me a fortune for this!
To the deck!
Ready to scrap!
Attack!
Does it hurt? Too easy. Does it hurt? Too easy.
That'll teach you to make light of me!
Does it hurt?
I'm the best!
Too easy. On my knees.
God, you owe me a fortune for this!
Attack!
Too easy.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons.
Charge!
Attack!
Too easy.
Charge!
Attack!
Does it hurt?
Good boy.
Fast enough.
God, you owe me a fortune for this.
Attack!
Attack! Another one down.
Too easy.
Please, Warden!
Too easy.
You're a dog after me own heart. I don't know why I didn't get a dog sooner.
I guess even during a flood, some people are thankful for the rain. Thank you for doing the right thing and getting us out of this disaster.
If I had a piece of silver, every time I was thanked for something I don't remember doing, I'd be a rich man.
Can you believe some idiot?
You've got a lot of nerve.
You're lucky we don't just string you.
I heard that some of the others escaped the initial attack and have gathered a small force outside town.
and bravely did our bard return to familiar Finnstown.
Oi, you! Open the gates.
Haven't you done enough damage already?
I saved you from the Vikings, old fool.
Saved us? You loosed a dragon on us.
For the last time. All right, look. Maybe once, a long time ago, I might have broken a seal on this gate and this hellish dragon got loose. But I swear, I didn't know there was a dragon inside. And even if I did, I never saw him.
Aha! You admit it! It was you!
Maybe. Now, are you going to let me in or not?
Not!
And bravely did our bard retreat from familiar Finnstown, never to return. Thankfully.
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Show me your swords and flails.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't want to skimp on your instrument.
Interesting.
Like to do some fancy dual weapon fighting, then you've got to have a dirk. This one comes straight from Finnstown and features a fully fuller ricasso and ring guard for precise blade control. A thrust through the visor or chink in the armour and I guarantee your man is going down. Now that kind of weapon doesn't come cheap, but I'd be happy to sell you this particular item for a first-rate price. Very good find, sir. I'm not a fighting man, but having an extra weapon to stick in your foes can never be a bad thing, can it?
Show me your swords and flails.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't...
Can you tell me about this?
Now here's a piece of hurt that'll let you swagger down any street and never want for safety. The Claymore, or as I like to call it, the Emperor of Evisceration. It's 3 cubits long with 3/4 length parallel fullers, a barrel-cut two-handed grip, and balanced at the hilt for better leverage and shortcuts or long swings. This weapon definitely covers a lot of ground, and what it lacks in speed it more than makes up for in pure stopping power. Now it just so happens that due to a slight accounting error I'm overstocked on this particular item, so I'd be willing to let one go for a ridiculous price. Ah, the Claymore, I must say I'm impressed. To be honest, I took you for a broadsword man, but it takes a fine warrior to handle such a fine weapon.
Oh, interesting.
Peeking at my map, are you? I can tell you this much. It's as old as the hills and chock full of danger and delight. The fellow I had it from said there's plenty of frights to make things hot, plenty of X's marking the spot.
Yeah, I'll take that off your hands.
I'm filthy, stinking rich I am! All that silver for a scrap of a map I had off a wizened old bugger for the price of a piece of bread! Well, so long and farewell, good sir! I'm off to Doonby to spend me days drunk as a lord and tickling every lass I can lay a hand to! Ah, bless you, sir! Bless you and goodbye!
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.
My business is so good I'm opening up a second shop in Doonby. Thanks to you, I'll be the richest man in town. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Maybe I'll see you again.
You know,